I went down to I watched Temple of Doom of all films, Indiana
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Uh,
I watched that was some hotel watching, bits and pieces, but not all the way
really?
through. So yeah, because was it a holiday? No, I wasn't there. It's maybe it's a summer thing. They would just show all of them. So
Oh,
how
right.
was your experience
Yeah,
this
it's
time
fine.
with Temple of Doom? Yeah.
It's fine. Was this the movie that caused a PG-13 rating?
One of them. Yeah.
One of
So
them.
between that and Gremlins and I think one other kind of all kind of came together in 84 and said, this is too much. And now we have Megan 2.0.
Thanks, Temple of Doom.
It is weird because like say like Temple of Doom, yeah, I mean now you look back at it or even obviously the first Raiders lot, it is there's gruesome parts
Yeah,
that would not fly in today's I don't know if that would fly in today's PG-13 world, some of that.
I think
Um
so. Yeah.
but yeah, so Temple of Doom, I think because it was a darker movie. Um I do remember seeing it in the theater opening night.
That's so
And
great.
but and even then, there's some preposterous where there was groans in the audience when certain things happened, like um, when the raft after they fly out of they jump out of the plane with the yellow raft, and then they land or whatever, and then like and they go down this like 300-foot cliff, and there was groan like people like it already went too far, you know, and
Yeah,
the audience knew it and was but
it was
there's
a lot.
it was a little too much, but you watch it now and there's some iconic images, like yeah, Indiana on that bridge is just such a
Iconic.
yeah, it's like embedded in all of our brains. So
Yeah, and that so it was released as PG, and that caused
yeah.
it to be. Now I didn't realize it was a prequel. I mean, it
Oh yeah.
is. Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't
Yep.
realize that at the time. But you look at the date, 36, 35. It's before. But just to your point with that bridge scene, there's no crazy dramatic score going on right before. It's like just the heartbeat of the
Mm,
watcher, kind of, and then it kicks in. So
interesting.
you're watching it, and he's just like, "Doom." It's like a drum, maybe,
Yeah. Boom,
and they
boom, boom.
just
Yeah.
cut back, and then it's just so iconic because you're already getting sweaty with the heights. There's like three elements working against the protagonist, and then I actually think that might be the best scene in the whole like franchise. Obviously, it's not the best film, but just for everything going on, there's just so much at stake. It's up there. It's up for debate. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. And it still has lines like even I was thinking Kate Capshaw, oh my God,
Oh
like
my god! Oh my god! He's not nuts. He's
you
crazy,
call him Dr. Jones.
Doctor Jones.
Um, I do, and I remember I actually had the soundtrack before the movie came out, and I
Oh
remember,
really?
yeah, because I remember dropping the needle, and then this rendition of Anything Goes. I'm like, what is this? So I was a little prepared for the when the you know most Indiana Jones open with a huge chase, whatever, and this opens with a musical, you know, Busby Berkeley number,
Yeah.
and people are like, "What is?" I remember that set the
Right.
audience off. I was like, "What did Ryan Johnson direct this?"
Yeah.
But
It's like a James Bond.
yeah, so yeah, intentional. Obviously, he's kind of dressed as James Bond, but audiences were not ready for a opening musical number
Yeah.
for Raiders
Absolutely.
of the Lost Ark too. But
You're absolutely right. It's and the score is an original John Williams
hmm
score. Yeah.
yep, oh,
It
100%.
is. It is. Yeah. It is a departure, and you can obviously see that in the Last Crusade. They're like, bring the Nazis back, go back to World War II, and let's find a relic. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
but don't you think it's kind of cool? Last thing I'll just mention is, I kind of respect that Spielberg went that direction and didn't do a clone copy of, you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they're like, we found another Jewish heirloom that the Nazis are trying to
Yeah.
get. Like, I do like that he took the risk, at
No.
least.
And it's still, and for the most part, it does hold up. Actually, I mean, it is a still solid film for the most part. And the effects are, I don't know about you, but this is still obviously way before CGI, and the mines were mostly models, and so forth. So there's some awful effects as well, arguably, but
Yeah.
it still works for the most part. But
Yeah. And I didn't know they filmed the sound effects. I read the IMDb for the mine cars. It was
Hmm.
actually the roller coasters at Disneyland, which is kind of
Oh,
cool.
I did not
So
know
when you
that.
hear that, you're hearing like Space Mountain and
Yeah.
stuff.